So Rich, is that what you'd call a complete performance?
I wouldn't call it a complete performance, but it was, a very pleasing performance. The boys, especially first half, executed everything we spoke about, and it gave us that lead and give us that, cushion in the second half where, we could have been better in that half. I thought we went away from what was working well for us in that second half, which was a little bit disappointing, but we'd done enough, like I say, in that first half to see the game out.
When you're so dominant in the first half and everything does seem to be going right, what do you say at half time, ready for the second half?
I think that's it, try and not change what you're doing, but as we know, we've done it in the past. You can sit back and relax a little bit, but then that just invites the opposition in and gives them opportunity to get themselves back into the game. I'm not saying we did that, but there's some areas where we forced a couple of passes. We turned over a bit of ball in areas we shouldn't have been turning it over, and just to give them hope to get back in. And I'd like to have been a little bit tidier in that area.
How do you keep the lads' feet on the ground now? Because we've been in such good form for a while now. We don't want to get carried away with ourselves, do we? Is that
Look,
something you think about?
we're not going to get carried away because we've achieved nothing yet. It's just another game now. You're ticking them off in the playoffs to that one game and making sure you're putting yourself in that position to give yourself a chance. So that's all we're doing at the moment. It was a great performance from the boys, and I'm really pleased for that. But we've got a really tough Hunslet team to go up against on Sunday, who are fresh. They did a real good job on us last time we played them at their place. So it's game on, and we're looking forward to it.
Is that what happens now? Then we're straight into preparing for Hunslet next week.
Yeah, certainly. We can't afford to not. Like I say, they got a good performance in against us last time, which has hurt us a little bit. So again, we want to go there and get one over on them.
What do you think Hunslet will have in store for us next week?
Look, they've got some really experienced players in Crosby and Hallis and Matty Biarrell, who used to be here, a really skillful half, can create opportunities. So we know if we're not putting a performance in like that, we're going to be in trouble.
We had several players again. We seem to be able to score at the minute from everywhere. Different people scoring, Alex Oldstock even getting on there as well. That must be pleasing that we seem to be able to attack from all sides of the pitch. Yeah,
and we've spoke about just putting yourself in a position to be in the game. I think that's been really key to us, pushing on with ball carriers just in case there's that offload, just in case there's that half break, and players are putting themselves in the right position. So it's credit to them. They're working hard, and that's all we ask of them, is to work hard. If we don't get results because the boys have give their all, then you can take that. But if it's a poor performance, a sloppy performance, it hurts.
And lastly, how important is it going to be that we get as many Dons fans over to Hunslet next week as possible?
Yeah, it's huge. Like today, they're behind us, singing, chanting us on and cheering us on, and giving us that little bit of extra, drive to do well, because we want to do well for them. They've stuck with us, over the last couple of years now, where we've made the final and ain't quite made it. This year, we want to try and go all the way for them.